Okay, let's see if this works. So last thing I was working on, it was updating my registration flow. Basically, it normally looks like this. We want to go to something like this, where we ask for username, we create the user, and then we ask for things later. So what we had last time, we had something here, we show some feedback, and that's it. In this case, we're not going to use this email, we're going to use only the feedback. This is going to be no, because it's going to submit it. After this, we need to log in the user. Okay, cool. In our case, we are going to get rid of the form data because we don't really need a form data anymore. We're just going to have the components. We're just going to have the username, create the user, and then ask for all this stuff later. We'll have that, but then we won't have this. We don't really have that. So for now, we'll just print the username, and that's it. So what we have to do a couple of things here. We have to create a user with a random password, generate the key as well, and then we have to render the user on user feedback, or the user feedback, and then we need to log the user in. The first thing I want to do though is when we create a user, so we have an accounts context and an accounts test. This is a mess. This is going to be bad. Phoenix change generated tests. Okay, so what needs to happen here is the following. We have all of these tests, a bunch of these work. All of this work. All of these get executed, all of them work. But now, we're gonna have to do some changes. I think 53 tests. We're gonna have to do some changes to users because actually the only thing that's gonna change is my email is now optional. My email is not required. So when we validate the email, we won't have that. Ecto schema allow nil. How do I do that? I don't really know how to do that. Echo ecto. Okay, what is validate required? Ecto. So I'm gonna look into this. Yeah, this is part of a change set. And I'm gonna search for validate required. It's present in the change set. If the field is nil, or a string made of only white space, the change set is marked as invalid. Okay, I'm just gonna not have it. Validate the existing record has the same values for this field. This function exists, provide a quick fix to the user. Unique constraint. If it's nil, it's not going to be unique. So basically I'm just gonna let's see if that works. If it's nil, it can be whatever, but if it's not, okay, we'll fix that at some point. We still want this email to be unique, but because we're allowing nil emails, it may not be unique. Sure users. I'm sure this broke a bunch of tests, so we have to fix those. After we finish here, so these are code updates 5. Okay, not too bad. Apply user email. Apply user email. Validates email. Uniqueness. I have an email which is a user fixture. I have a change set. I try to register the user. This is gonna go away. Test register user test register user requires email and password to be set. So this only requires password to be set. I am going to just do that. I lost everything. Okay, that worked. Let's run this again. Email not valid, password not valid. So apply user email. Apply user email. Validates email. Uniqueness. That is gonna go away as well. Change user. Change user registration. Returns change set. Change set require is only password and username. Change user email. Returns change set required. Yeah. So I'm just gonna add it here, and then remove those two again. And I want to see my tests. So basically, when I only change the email, I still want that to be required. That's what I'm doing there. That is working. Let's run all the tests here. Okay, and now let's run all the tests everywhere. Okay, I fixed my tests. That's great. That wasn't as painful as I thought. So now I have that. Now the other thing I need to change is my database. So I need to create a migration that makes the email optional. So this is Ecto migrations or gen migration, make email optional. Oh boy, that is terrible. Pre repo migrations 2023-03. I don't like that. What is the format here? Repo migrations, lowercase. Okay. So make email optional. I think it's gonna be alter table users do modify. Oh, what the hell? Maybe not like that. Migrations. So it's gonna be I don't know if this is gonna work. Modify email. So this is gonna be migrations auth. I'm gonna modify this email, and I'm gonna make it null true, and that's it. Mix Ecto migrations. It's gonna go show me all of them, and mix Ecto migrate. Okay, that seemed to, maybe that worked. The last thing I need to do is I have create register user, but now I need a register user with only a username, which I pass here. And this is gonna make it so that I create my user data here and I pass it to register user data. I want to see where this is used. Yeah, so I use it here. Basically, I generate a wallet key. So I generate a wallet key, and I do a couple of things. So I have a username. This is my username. Wallet key. This is my wallet key. Password. Rand pass 01111. Boom boom boom. pound exclamation mark. Okay, so I'm registering a user only with a username, and then I'm gonna call this from wherever I have a username. I'm gonna do an accounts case accounts register user only with the username, and I'm going to, if this is okay, and the user, I'm going to and then load next step. But I'm going to assign my extra metadata is going to be something like username, username, wallet key is going to be my user.wallet key, and password, I'm just not going to have a password just yet. Otherwise I can get an error and the change set, and I'm just going to IO inspect the change set. No reply, and this is going to be my socket, and this is going to be no reply and also my socket. So if I get an error, I'm just not going to do anything. And then I'm going to look into the user feedback and I'm going to render here. So let's see. Welcome. Extra username to bookmark. Let's put this in a div. Maybe I'll just put it on one line. Your wallet key is S. What is your wallet key? It's going to be wallet key. Your lightning address is. This is also going to be a div. I'm going to do two divs. And this is going to be on this div. Is at bookmark.org. Got it. And let's see if that works. So we just did a bunch of things. The first thing that we did was add this new function to create a user, only giving a username. The next thing we did was we actually used the function here when we handle the save username event. I'm gonna IO inspect. Nah, this is just a user, so this is a user schema. The user schema has an email, has a password. Oh, Can I do that? Let's see. User password. I don't know what that's gonna give me, but we will see. Okay. There's don't seem to be any errors here. We're gonna test. Okay. Key extra not found. Okay. I forgot to add that key here. So extra, it's just that. And extra, it's that. JTest. So I get a new key. It's waiting for that key. That's taking a while. Okay, so yeah, I see. The thing that's gonna take a while is querying this external API, and that looks like it's gonna time out. No, that didn't time out. I got a response. Welcome JTest to bookmark. Your wallet key, your line address is. Okay, cool. And my password is nil. My password is nil. My password is nil. I don't know how I'm gonna get that password. How I'm gonna get that password. Okay. So I need to add random password generation and return that password. There's multiple ways I can do this. One way that occurs to me right now is have a field only for the temporary password, and we can store that in the database. And I don't care. I really don't care, but I don't know. So the next thing I need to do is this is username here, and this is gonna be a mesh. Let's see, I need to find a better way to debug this because I don't want to be creating a user every time. So what if I just have a user being loaded every time for now, and we just start there? Oh wait, no, don't even need to do that. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do a couple of, I'm gonna add some data here. Test and wallet key is gonna be some random characters, and I think that's it. And the current step is gonna be user feedback. Okay, and now I can go and do some stuff here. First of all, I'm gonna change the letters. How do I style this? I'm gonna change color. I did some stuffs. So text, color, text. Okay. I need my text to be just a black color. Text gray. Text red. I'm gonna put it next to text gray. And we'll see what this gives me. Text gray. Text gray. That's a bad name for that color because that's not really gray, but I am not gonna fight it too much. Okay, so I have that. I have my wallet key. I have my line address. Now, there's a couple of things that I still need to do. I need to, when I press got it, I need to actually go and log this user in. And when I press, let's see, am I catching that event from here? Oh. Is that the event? Confirm feedback. So I want to do IO inspect socket. Oh, I don't think it's gonna make it here. I think so. Here, what I need to do is do that trick that it's done here, where we trigger the action, trigger submit. This is false. This is. So we triggered the form. Yeah. I still need to do that, deliver user confirmation instructions, but I'm not gonna do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trigger submit. I see. So this is going to yeah, okay. I'm gonna steal that from here. And I'm gonna put it on the feedback guy. And I'm gonna put it right there. And this is just gonna be true. So when I have the router, I'm going to redirect it to there, and let's see how that goes. I made some little changes here that I need to undo. So I had this, I had that. So I was starting at user feedback, and I am doing that. So I show that, and then I think I'm getting redirected, which that's not what I want. I want it to only go there when I press this button. So I want that live view components. I want this thing. So I have that. PH click. PHX target. This is myself. And then I have to handle the event here. What event am I going to handle? Got it. That's a bad name, but I'm going to roll with that. This is data. This is socket. I return a reply. And socket. So essentially this is going to be trigger submit. And the assigns here. So I need a mount. And the mount takes the socket. And I think I just return OK and socket. And trigger socket. Trigger submit is going to be false. And then here is going to be the socket, and trigger submit is going to be true. And here the method is going to be a post. Let's do a get for now so that we can see it. So mount calls update. All assigns are merged into the socket after the component. Okay, I don't need an update. Let's see. So I have this, and when I say got it, okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Now this is the tricky part. Now I need to log in, but to log in, I need to send the data as a post. How is that being done here? I think the data is just it's just a form. Email and password. Yeah. I need some inputs. Let's say I send my username here, and this is a post. So I will key username not found. Because it's extra username. Let's see if it shows it to me here. When I do got it, this is gonna make a post with how is that done here? I think this simple form, it's including it. If I do a def simple form, we use a simple form, and I think this form is what has it. So HTML live view. I don't know what that is. Not live view, Phoenix. My form, what goes in that form, some typing, fetch, I don't know what that is. Input ID, input changed. Oh boy, that is a bunch of stuff. Just show me the HTML. Input for input type. There is no HTML here. Oh my god. Nope. Maybe here. No, I don't think it's here. I doubt it. Yeah. Here. Nay. Engine. What's engine? Form. CSRF. So check this token in the server to avoid attackers. Yeah. A form with a host and its address instead of only path. The host signature in the token and validate the token only if the access host is the same as the host in the token. Tokens from linking to third-party applications. Okay. But where are you putting it? I mean, I get that it's being included somewhere. Okay. How about not here? Mix Phoenix HTML 3.0. So HTML forms, form 4, change it. This definitely changed. Let's see. Phoenix HTML. Error helpers. Phoenix HTML. Error tag. Map keyword get values. Content tag. Content tag. Okay. What if Is there a content tag here? Content tag. Okay, maybe I can just do that. 304 CSRF input tag. Okay, look at that. I found it. So user feedback, and I'm going to do CSRF input tag. Let's see. Users login. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. Action register. So I'm sending my token there. I'm gonna cancel that. I have this. And I'm gonna say got it. Okay. I think that called it. It's just a post. Cookies. It's only sending the token. Input type hidden value. Oh, I think this needs a name. Username. Let's resend it. Oh, pollo. Got it. Okay, cool. So now I am sending that I need to update my controller to have a create, which is a post, because I think that's not happening here. What the hell is that? And let's see. User session controller. You have a create. User login. User session controller create. And what's my error? This guy. So here I need to change my controller to include either a password or a wallet key. Okay. Valid password. The valid wallet key to end. This is gonna be Yeah, okay, let's do that. Bookmark, accounts, user, wallet key, and put this into wallet key. This is a given wallet key. When it's binary, when the wallet key is binary, and byte size of my given wallet key is more than 0. Otherwise, this is just gonna be false when anything else happens. What's this? Come on in. No idea what that is. Oh, I know. This is to prevent attacks. So basically, if this usually takes a little bit to run. If we don't run it, then the attacker can know that we're not running it, so they can try to do some timing stuff with this. I'm gonna put a warning here. Note, this is terrible for security. Fix it as soon as possible. So, and what I'm gonna verify here is just that the wallet key equals given wallet key. So if I cannot log in by username, I'm gonna try to log in by oh boy, I see, by username and wallet key. This is username, this is wallet key. If the username is a binary and the wallet key is also a binary, then we're gonna call this I want to get the user by username, user valid wallet key. I have to save this. So this would be my user and the wallet key. So if yes, we return the user. How is it being used? Okay, user by username and wallet key. I'm just gonna pass a nil here, and I'm gonna extract the wallet key. Wallet key. Okay, no. So I have the email, if, and then I'm gonna check if map has key. If I have the username as a key, then I'm gonna try that. This is gonna break my test. Oh wait, no, maybe not. So my password would be user params, username, no, password, user params. If I have a password in the data that I sent this, then I'm just going to extract the password. And I'm gonna try to log in the user by username and password. Otherwise, if map has key, if instead I provided the wallet key, then I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna get the wallet key, user params, wallet key, and this is gonna be get user by username and wallet key. Oh, interesting. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna assume that if a password is present, I am getting a password and an email. If not, if the wallet key is present, then I'm gonna assume I have username and the wallet key. And this will be get username by get user by username and wallet key. This will be my username and the wallet key. I'm gonna match it from user params, and that's it. So what I'm gonna be sending here is this would need a little bit of cleanup, but basically what's happening is there's two ways to log in. I can log in by providing an email and a password, which is the normal login, or I can log in by providing a username and a wallet key, which is how we do it when we register. I want to check here. So I think it's user session controller. Okay, yeah, maybe I will separate it out by this. So if I have a create, and I have a create, I have a create for registered, and I have a create for that it doesn't have that. And then I have a create here, which is email and password. Yeah, I'm gonna use, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do pattern matching. So I can do user params, but I'm gonna do more pattern matching here, which would be email and password. And that's gonna be this. Email and password. And this in here map. This is my user params. Can I do that? Well, I mean, looks like it. Or I can have another create, which I'm passing a username and I'm passing a wallet key. And in that one, I do this. But really it's this. And this goes away. So I have two creates. One of them, we call it with email and password, which is the normal login. One of them is the username and wallet key. Let's see. User token. That's interesting because I'm creating a cookie with only the username and the password. I don't know if that's gonna matter too much. Let's take it out for a spin. Maybe I broke some tests, but I'm gonna fix the UI first. I'm gonna fix the app first, and then I'm gonna go fix the tests. That may work. So when we register a new user, this is going to fail because the user doesn't exist, but it's gonna still, oh. Okay. I was expecting to match the other pattern, but it's not because the wallet key is not being included. So user feedback. I have a username and I have a wallet key. I have a wallet key. And the value is the wallet key. Okay. Let's see the request. So the request is going to be username and wallet key. It's got that. But it's still not matching that. Okay. Oh, because still different. Because I'm not passing all the user info. I'm just passing the username and the wallet key. So this is not a user. This is just username and wallet key. And that should work now. Oh. This would be user params. Okay. When you got it. Oh, perfect. So it did find it. It sent this stuff, and it didn't work because we don't have that user. Now let's go back to main. We're gonna start in username. This is actually empty. And that should work now. This is actually not gonna be relevant here. And when we do the user feedback, we have, I'm not matching on this. I don't think this is necessary for now. I also don't think that is necessary. Let's leave it for now. Let's make it work, and then we can remove things that are not necessary. Okay, so my username is gonna be, let's look at this. This looks fine. My CSRF token is there. John1. This is creating the user. It's fine. The user was created. Everything is fine. When we got it, it's fine. Okay. We didn't get a response. Okay, the token is not valid. I think I'm missing something. What am I missing? User session controller, I call that. The put for flash. I log in the user, which is generate user session token, get session. I think this is exactly the same. So I'm actually going on this path, generate the user session token, we get the session, we renew the session, we put the token session, we put the socket ID. And we redirect to signed in path. Which, okay. So the only difference here is that, oh no, we're also putting that. It's just here we're doing a function, but the other one, it's fine. Let's try it again. I'm going to register a new user. Hello. Let's rerun this. So we want to register a new user. I'm logged in. I see. So the session token is there. The only thing that didn't work was the redirection. Let's log out. John 2. Next. That did all my shenanigans. Queried out here. Created the user. Got the information for that user. And when I press got it, what they should do is just submit this. This is true. This should call my controller, which is this one, on this path, which calls this, which essentially just redirects to my signed in path. Okay, so let's try that. I got it, and that worked. Yep. Okay, so that's a user that's been created using that new thing. I am able to redirect it. That's good. That's good. That's pretty good. There might be some issues with that, but whatever. It is what it is. It's working. Okay, that's working. A bunch of changes I made. Oh yeah, let's revisit our README, which is where we're keeping track of everything that needed to happen. This still needs to be done. The password is not randomly generated. So that's still a to-do. I'm rendering that correctly, and I'm doing that properly. So my README is fine. My app, I just moved this. My accounts, I did a couple changes here. I get the user by username and wallet key, and I register a user. I'm not validating that the email is there because we're not asking for an email anymore, but I am validating them when we want to change it. I have this other thing, which, I mean, it's bad, but it's there. My session controller, now I split this up into two. Essentially, I have the same one, and I have another one which only takes username and wallet key. I remove the email, and I have accounts, and I have user feedback. I remove that. This is my extra data that I pass. It's the same thing, except I'm adding extra data. Here I'm not just collecting that, but I'm just registering a user. I'm gonna remove that inspect. And I'm gonna remove that inspect too. So that's fine. Oh wait, let me check. I didn't check all of it. So that's that. Yeah, okay, cool. My user feedback. I add a mount because I'm gonna manage some data there. And I add the proper form. This is how I submit it. I have a method post. I have an action. This is fine. I'm adding 2 hidden fields, which is the username and the wallet key. That they're plain text anyway, so it's not really a regression. And I have a button where I'm gonna change the name of that. So proceed, login. That's also not the best name, but whatever. And I changed these tests. Removed a couple, added a couple. No, removed a couple mostly. Yeah, so change user registration. So when a user registers, a user can now register with only their username. After that, some feedback is provided and the user is logged in. The last thing I want to do is check my tests, which I'm actually not sure, but I think I broke some of them. Oh, I did not. Beautiful. So that's that. I'm happy with that. I want to check that PR just to see all the changes that I made. 400 changes. A couple of things I don't care about, like, we'll go in order. This is just updating to Phoenix 1.7. This is just my README. This is some classes. Okay, this is getting a user by wallet key. This is changing my validation, and this is validating the wallet key. This is to use verified routes. This is just changing my controller to allow me to log in passing only username and wallet key. I'm still worried about that token, but I'm gonna ignore that for now. This is more stuff. This is updating to Phoenix 1.7. This email thing, I don't really need it. I'm not using it. I should probably remove it, but I will not. I will just leave it there for now. This is my main registration thing. This is my user feedback stuff. The username, only the username. This is me adding the new live route, updating mix and stuff. This is the new migration to make email optional. This is the tests that broke. And this is adding verified routes. So that looks fine. I'm gonna leave it here for now. That was fun. That was really fun. I learned a lot. So see you next time. Probably.